whether it's a book of fiction or of finance, there are so many talented authors living right here in Tampa Bay. And you can meet and discuss their books while sharing a pint at an upcoming event. Stacy with Grand Central Brewhouse and Barry, a local author, are joining me this morning to tell us more about the event. So welcome to the show. So great to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so Stacy, I want to start with you. Tell me about the event and what we can expect to find there.
So I've been wanting to do a community book fair and incorporate plants. I'm kind of the plant lady in some kind of way for a while now, and things just happened organically with another author reaching out, asking if we wanted to host an event. And then I started talking with Barry and realized he was an author as well, and I thought, okay, this is really coming together nicely.
So you're going to have several, lots of books there, right?
Yes.
And authors, so that if we go, we can actually talk to the author as well?
You can. Okay. We'll have about 7 to 10 authors total, each at their own table with their books and their items to talk about, to do book signings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then outside on our terrace is going to be the plant swap.
I know, I was like, oh wait, there's a plant swap too? And you're like, I like plants, so I have to bring them. Now, what is a plant swap exactly?
So a plant swap is where you just bring a plant of a certain size and then pick another one of the similar size, and just take it home with you. So you don't have to pay for anything. You just take a plant, bring a plant.
I like that idea. Okay, so Barry, you are a local author. I should say a new local author, but you are quite prolific because you have a lot of books. And tell me how you got started in writing books.
So about 5 years ago, when my daughter was born, I had this fleeting idea of writing this book called Brooke Will Not Be Broke. And I kind of sat on it, and it slowly evolved, and then that idea just turned into kind of a series of books. So I've actually been working on these for over 5 years, and they've just officially launched last week.
Okay, so now this is because you wanted to kind of teach your child financial literacy.
Absolutely.
Is that right?
Yeah, so I've been doing financial training for people just like as a community effort for years.
Right.
And I wanted to make sure that my kids grew up financially savvy. So each of the books are involved with, like, the first book, The Coin Quest, is about learning how to earn money. The second one, The Debt Dragon, she runs into an issue. Her library that she builds floods, and she has to borrow money from the debt dragon and then forgets to pay him back and learns that debt can be very dangerous.
Right. Oh, wow. That's a really good lesson.
Yeah, and then The Tale of Time is a time management one. I have 2 other ones that are in the works right now. Wow. So that's kind of where that started. I wanted to teach that. And then I also started a social media channel to where we're playing games that are very much age-based, and they'll grow. So right now it's like playing like Money Bingo and like doing some very, very basic things just to familiarize her with terms. But as it grows, we'll be doing budgets by the time she's like 6 and a half.
That's amazing. What's that account?
Little Ledger Press, and then the handle for all of our social is Brooke Will Not Be Broke.
Love that. And I think it's so important because I know schools are just now starting to really touch on that, but it's not enough. So we really need to teach that to our kids, right?
100%.
Yeah. Okay. And so what's the dragons over there? That's a piggy bank?
Yeah. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to flip the script on the debt dragon. So we actually used it as a saving mechanism for kids. So this is actually a piggy bank that we 3D print and also sell, and the kids can go ahead and save their money. And goes right into the debt dragon.
Look, there you go. That's amazing. So what has the response been so far from some of the authors that you've invited to come to this event?
So far, it's been a really, really great response. I'm part of a local St. Pete Girl Boss group, and I just shared it with the group a few days ago that we were looking for more authors, and so many people are really, really excited about it. So I think we might have to do this a couple more times.
Yeah. And so what is the date? What are kind of the details that we need to know for the event?
So it is on July 20th from 2 to 5 p.m. It's at Grand Central Brewhouse. It's on our 2nd floor. It's a two-story brewery tap room.
Okay.
So it's going to be upstairs. But we're also partnering with the One Community Grocery Co-op. They're going to be on site sharing produce and kind of what they do with the community. Wow. And then we feature 3 different nonprofits every month at Grand Central Brewhouse. So this month, the Community Competitive Readers Coalition is one of our Brew Good partners.
Wow.
They'll be on site as well.
So awesome. And then you said there's another charity aspect. with the barbershop?
Yeah, so that's the coalition. So
Okay.
Antonio, who's actually right across the street, he has his barbershop right across the street from Grand Central Brewhouse. They actually trade haircuts for children to read.
Oh, that's right. I did read that. That's amazing. Explain that a little bit. So, like, when a child reads a certain amount, they get a free haircut?
That's my understanding of it, yeah. And he has, I was talking to him, he actually cut my hair last week.
Yeah.
And I want to say that he has almost 100 kids that do this program, and they do everything from like books that are focused on STEM to, you know, just things that are fun and fantasy and everything in between.
That's amazing. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about your books. Where can we find your specific books? Because these are great for kids.
Thanks. Yeah, so they're on littleledgerpress.com. You can also find them on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. But if you order through our website, a little bit more goes to my kids' college funds because all of the proceeds from these books are going into their 529s.
I love that. Okay, did we talk about Where's Waffle? Is this a new,
Yeah.
Is this a new series you started, even though you just started this one?
They're technically all new, but
Oh,
yeah.
they're all
So
new, right.
Waffles is my corgi. She's actually been on this show back in like 2019. That was really fun.
Oh, wow.
But,
Okay.
This was something like she likes to play hide and seek, so I wrote the first one just to kind of make my kids laugh. And then one day we were driving to Taekwondo with my daughter, and Waffles tried to sneak out the garage. And I was like, "Hey, you can't come to Taekwondo." And Brooke said, "Why not?" So I literally sat in her Taekwondo class and wrote in a little notepad while she was doing class, and I was watching her too. But
Yes.
literally wrote out the you know, the details
Yes.
of it and kind of put it all together. But it was awesome.
Well, how fun, and some very lucky kids you have there. So, and so excited about this event too.
I am.
Thank you. Thank you both for coming.
Thank you for
And
having
if
us.
you would like to get more information about the event, you can head to grandcentralbrew.com.